Did you know that we're allowed to say the R word again now, as in retard? Yeah, at least that's what liberal mainstream media is freaking out about. According to CNN, the R word is back. How a slur became renormalized, the headline goes. According to CNN reporter Scotty Andrew, the R word, which has long been used to denigrate people with disabilities, we don't use it to denigrate people with disabilities, do we? Those are just disabled people, or people with special needs, or what is the correct word today? Neurodivergent. Well, that's not really disabled, is it? People with mental illness, right? That's what we call them. We don't call them retarded. A retard isn't somebody with mental illness. We don't use that word literally. Only autistic people would think that. We use it figuratively. It doesn't mean that you're a person with mental illness, it means you're a mentalist. Like a spastic. Yeah, nobody uses the word retarded to talk about people who are mentally ill. In fact, often we're not even talking about people, we're talking about things, concepts. Like, for example, during the pandemic, when during the height of rush hour, everybody was forced to use one stairwell and the other one was closed. That was retarded, right? I'm not saying it was mentally ill, I'm saying it was retarded. There is no other word for that. Well, there probably are other words you could use in that instance. Let me have a think. What other word would have the same weight as retarded, though? I can't even think of one. I suppose absurd. But it doesn't have that. There's a certain je ne sais quoi in retarded that absurd does not have. It's like when we say something is gay. It's like if you're a skateboarder and your parents insist that you wear helmet and knee pads and elbow pads. You'd be like, oh my god, that is so gay. I'm not going to skate in a helmet and elbow pads and knee pads. You're not saying that skating in helmet and elbow pads and knee pads is going to make you somebody who enjoys backdoor pleasure, are you? You're just saying it's gay, as in it's retarded. Anyway, I'm digressing as usual. Sorry, let's continue. The R word, which has long been used to denigrate people with disabilities, is surging in popularity online among some celebrities and their fans. The implications of its resurgence are bigger than one word, experts say. What implications? What, that we have freedom of speech again? See, I'm not so convinced that we're allowed to say it again. People may be saying it, but whether or not we still get punished on these apps for saying it, that's another story. Which is why I'm making this post, just to test it out. Because we've always been allowed to say it, right? Nobody can stop you from saying it. I never stop saying retard. Especially these days when everybody is so friggin' retarded. The government is retarded, the media is retarded, half of our population is retarded, at least. But it's not that we're not allowed to say it. It's whether or not we get punished for saying it on these apps. So here's a test. Let's see what happens to this post. So if I get a community guidelines strike for this post, then CNN, you are the one that's retarded. Well, we all know CNN is retarded anyway, but you know what I mean.